Grand Rising, good day, and good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to 144 from the Stars, Tarot. Let's go ahead and give our trusted companion, Sir Odin, a treat for his excellency. He does a fine job at all that he does. All right, the totem animal, well, we still got the last totem animal out here, which is this sloth, but you have a bonus totem animal, and it's a kangaroo. All right, I did have some artwork I was going to share with you all. This is the artwork I decided to share with you all. All right, now before we get started with this message, I am going to be reading some Word of God. I'm going to be reading from the book of Isaiah. I'm going to be reading from chapter 29. I'm going to start at verse 18, and I'm going to read till verse 24. And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the Sefer, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. The meek also shall increase in their joy in Yahuwah, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Yashar'el. For the one is brought to naught, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man and of offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproves in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. Therefore thus says Yahuwah, who redeemed Abraham, concerning the house of Yaakov, Yaakov shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. But when he sees his children, the work of my hands in the midst of them, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Yaakov, and shall fear the Elohai of Yashar'el. They also that erred in the Ruach shall come to understanding, and they that murmured shall learn doctrine. All right. Forgive me for misspeaking a few times. I am a bit tired, but we're going to make it through this. All right. So I actually, right before I started hit record, I pulled from my numbers and dates deck because I just felt like numbers were going to be significant in this one. The numbers that came out were 10, 23, 7, 12, 22. And at the bottom of the deck, off camera, 99. It seems like a cycle has come to a complete end and a whole new cycle has begun. I also feel like there's something about ascended master energy in this. And I also feel like there's a new beginning for an ascended master. There's something that's coming into a spiritual perfection. I feel like something is becoming in alignment. Perhaps you and the outer energies are in alignment and conducive to create this new happening that you're walking into. All right, and then 1222, I'm going to just leave that one open for interpretation on you all. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull a Moonology card for this reading. I'm kind of getting the energy of someone may have recently kind of felt like you were, I don't know, almost like halfway in one place and halfway in another, kind of like 1 foot in one world and then 1 foot in another. And the way you may have experienced that was like, I don't know, let's say you're like, a percentage of you is tapped and tuned into like this higher vibration, this frequency that's like pure and loving and peaceful, abundant, and it seems to flow very well. And then at the same time, there's like all of this emotional chaos or turmoil, or maybe sensitive. I just feel like a lot of conflicted emotions may have came up. And no, you weren't descending or anything. Actually, what it was you came into contact and with this higher frequency, And really, it feels like it's Christed consciousness. Um, and as you were ascending into this newer energy or this higher energy for yourself in this life, it when you get closer to spirit, when you get closer to source, when you get closer to unity and love, there's a lot of things that may be blocking our chakras, blocking us from being in tune and aligned with that energy. And if there is any of those things occurring, it's going to come to the surface. So it was kind of like you're getting really close to the sun. So we got it. The sun is going to then purify you. And as that happened, it caused some purging. So I feel like you were alchemizing a lot of energy. And I feel like it was to help you transition into this new chapter, because you were bringing up the old and you were kind of cycling and cleansing it out, purifying it, alchemizing it, transmuting it, and then just leaving it behind, moving forward. Like you no longer were in that energy. So that way you don't have to deal with that anymore where you're headed. So I do feel like a healing has occurred, and I feel like an ascension has occurred. Can we get a Moonology card for this reading? Oh, okay. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Then we have new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. And then we got a full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. All right, so it seems like you're really like something is coming to a complete close. Like it's done. This is like a permanent ending, a permanent closing. It feels like a good one, because I feel like what's coming to a close may have been a little heavier, and what you're stepping into is lighter. I also feel like there is some kind of clairvoyant insight that may be coming to someone. For someone else, it may be more claircognizant or clairsentient. I just feel like you're either going to see something, you're going to know something, or you're going to sense something, and it's just going to click, and you're going to kind of understand where you're at and where you're headed. It feels like part of that remembering energy I mentioned in the other reading, if you hadn't seen it yet. So, all right. Let's go ahead. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see what else Spirit would like you to know. Actually, no. We're going to jump onto some tea leaves real quick. What would you like the collective to know in this message? We got Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. I feel like someone has made a contract with Spirit, and it's getting ready to start. Like this phase or this contract in particular is about to start. I do. It feels like a co-creation with higher dimensions. Like you're working with beings and that exist in higher realms, and it's because like these. Oh gosh! All right, now it's about to get trippy. Okay, so in another form, a part of you is always kind of in this higher dimension, working with these energies, and there things happen instantly and a lot faster, and you're creating something there, but you're also trying to create it here. So your part of you is incarnated in here, and then that part of you is contracted with these other souls and energies that you work with in higher realms and other planes of existence, and they are helping you bring in what you're already creating in that realm, that dimension, and bring it into this one here on Earth realm. So it's kind of like you might, and the cool thing about this is like, and this may also explain why your manifestations might come in so much bigger than you anticipated, or your blessings, or things along those lines, or when you put effort into something, it pays off more than you were even imagining. And it's because even if you in this incarnation aren't fully cognizantly aware of what you're doing or what you're actually working on. Like, all right, for example, let's say you get some inspiration or dream to get a project off the ground. So you start putting some work in. And I don't know, maybe you just thought it was just going to be like a little 2-point stop shop, and like you were going to have a little bit of in, a little bit of out, and that was that. It served a function, it had an input, it had an output, and that's all you really thought it was going to be. You felt inspired to do it, then you did it. You put the work in to do it. What you didn't realize was that was actually a fractal or a little fragment of a much bigger thing you're working on, and your higher self or your soul in higher dimensions is working on. So you may have gotten in this incarnation the idea to do this little piece of it, and that may have seemed really big and grand to you, and then you put in the work, and then when it returns to you, it returns to you much bigger than you were expecting. You were expecting just a little 2-point shot. You got an 18-point intersection highway with all sorts of stuff coming in and out and serving multiple functions that you didn't realize. And it's because you were putting yourself in alignment in the 3D for something that's already occurring in higher realms. And this allowed it to get anchored into this reality and therefore manifest into physicality. I hope that makes sense. But that would explain why your manifestations come in bigger and why blessings come in bigger. It's because you might be getting inspiration, and that inspiration is like a little data packet of the whole picture. And you might not be aware of the whole picture, but you just doing that little piece of the picture is enough for the whole to come through. All right. Yeah, desk. Pay attention to your work. There's something that's changing. I feel like someone's task is changing. Or someone's career might literally be changing as well. Or you might be, for someone, I'm kind of getting the energy of you might have like a few different things going on, and that might be beneficial and has worked for the most part. But you may have wanted something a little more solid, or like reliable, like it's consistent and reliable. I actually see something else coming in. It's going to bring in another form of income for you, and you're going to like it because it's going to be consistent and it's going to fit in your schedule quite well. Like, I don't know what you got going on, but it kind of feels like this is something like every Friday or every other Friday or something like that, you're going to do this one thing, and you're like, oh, that's great because Fridays are the one day I have free. I don't know. It seems something like that. And I feel like that's going to bring another level of like comfort and stability, and it's not going to take much out of you. Like, it's actually going to be a breeze, and you're going to appreciate that level of financial comfort or stability that's coming through. I also feel like finances in general are increasing in this. Yeah. Okay. There may be some gossip about your work. I kind of feel like someone has been doing something. I don't know what you've been doing. Like, maybe you've been working on something for a while, or you've been um creating something, or you've been learning something, or you've been trying to perfect something or master something, or you're providing some kind of service. It feels like you've been doing it for some time. And the energy that I'm getting for you is that there, and this is part of this co-creation, there's energies that have been keeping an eye on you. And it seems like you have reached the right level of energy or consciousness or frequency or vibration to where they're actually wanting to step through and work like directly hands on with you. For someone, this actually has to do with some kind of invention you're trying to come up with. It feels like technology based, like a spiritual technology. Um, yeah, there's something coming through with that. Like, you're gonna have some kind of co-creation with that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I said that kangaroo was your bonus totem animal, and we got the kangaroo card out here, and I've never seen this card before. I don't think it's ever came out in another video. Kangaroo, unsettled times need to plan ahead. So this is letting me feel like a resourcefulness. Like, you've got yeah. I feel like your higher self got your back on something, is what it feels like. Like, even though you're right now might experience like you're kind of going blind into this because you're not fully awake, but your higher self got you. There's some kind of resource that is yours. It's not going to be, I don't know if you're necessarily aware of this yet, but at the perfect time, it's going to come through. It's like a little, a safety measure just to make sure. just in case. All right, we got the gavel. Okay. There could be something about laws that are changing, and this may affect either like income or business. Is the energy I'm getting. Like something is changing and it's going to affect either some form of income or it's going to affect some kind of business. All right, we got crib, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So we've gotten stork and crib out here. And it really does feel like something is ready to come into physicality. Like there's already been work in the higher realms. You've already put the work in this realm. You're probably doing work in the astral realms. Like it's just, we're hitting this from all angles of the existence, all the different dimensions of it. We're hitting it, we're addressing it. I feel like what someone is doing is they are tapping into different key points and changing the dream. And you've successfully made a very significant change. And that has now allowed the energetic environment. Yeah. It's almost like you got the right kind of paint to paint this picture now. Like you have the right energy to work with. Before it wouldn't have worked. But now that we have made these adjustments and we've shifted the dream a little bit, now it'll work. And it's already ready. Like you've already done, now that it's ready and the energy is ready for it, like the foundation or the structure or the environment is suitable for these conditions, it's already been formed in a higher realm. So now it's just ready to descend down, and you've already anchored it in by some work you've already been doing. So I feel like someone's life is about to kind of take off a little bit. You may have experienced like, I don't know, like a couple months of like a little dip, a little dry spell, or a little bit of a decrease. You may have noticed a little bit of fluctuation. If you have, I get this weird feeling like if you are in that stretch, you got like maybe just a little bit more of that, like not much, and you're easily going to make it through. You've been making it through, and then you're just going to take off. Like it's just going to like, I don't know. Maybe by like February or March, like your income has like tripled like a crazy or something. It feels like it's a lot more than what you're working with now. Okay. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Awesome. Okay, I didn't even see that there. And then Lily, spiritual love. Yeah, flowers, happiness. I feel like you're being congratulated for something. Someone has done a very good job at maintaining their vessel so that way you could be of better service. And that's not an easy thing to do in Earth Realm. I know I have failed on that one a lot in my life. So, yeah, props to whoever that one is for. Because it makes it a lot easier for spirit to do what it needs to do. Okay. Yeah, leg, stepping into a new experience. And then we got chair empty. So it's like, I think you're about to fill a position. I feel like there's like a role or a function that we haven't had someone, I don't know, it's like we haven't had the right candidate, and now we have the right candidate, and it's you. So you're being chosen for this. Like it's like this is what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, well, it's like there's a lot attached to this. I feel like you're building something for more to come. Okay. All right, what else would you like the collective to know? We have mind, the fool, laziness. You know, this laziness card, though, I'm not getting the energy of laziness. What I'm actually getting is the energy of completion and then relaxing. This is like on the seventh day I rested kind of energy, which is funny. I feel like you're really close. I don't know what this is, this new thing, but it feels like it's going to happen kind of fast. Like it feels fast. It's like you're in this tight little stretch now, and then boom, takeoff. And then after takeoff, it's already done. Like I don't know, it's crazy. I feel like someone is like manifesting something into reality extremely quickly, and then by the time it's here, it's already solid, it's already anchored, like the foundation is already bolted down to the concrete, it's not going anywhere. Okay. And then you cooling, you chilling, it's already there. I don't know, this is wild. It's almost like as if, how do you, it's almost like as if you're building something that's going to be able to facilitate a function that you are providing, and it's going to provide that function or service autonomously. And then you're just chilling. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's going to play out differently for different people, but yeah, that's a very efficient. It's efficient. And it has like a longevity to it. Okay. We've got participation, 7, 8, 7, 8. We got 7, 8, 9 out here, which is interesting to get those cards out consecutively, which would go in order from 7, 8 to 9: projections, ordinariness, and then laziness. Hmm. Okay. I feel like something wanted to put you into a box, and you just don't fit in that box. I feel like someone wanted you to be something that it's just you didn't come here to be that. So they're just disappointed. You can't, like, you're a part of something else, and someone wanted you to be this, and you're not that, and they it doesn't work like that. I just it's an odd energy. It's almost like as if, like, I don't know, like I don't know, like an agent of the Matrix or something, like some Agent Smith shit, sees someone that is a creator programmer of the Matrix itself or something, and it's like, no, you need to be an NPC, and you're like, but I was never supposed to be an NPC. I have always been a creator. Matter of fact, you are a coding of my own design, and I'm about to clear out that whole function because we're entering a new design. I don't know. There's something interesting going on here. I feel like someone is taking something to a whole nother level. It feels like you're about to be very abundant too. Yeah, Four of Swords. You're going to be able to rest easy with the Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. Four of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. Damn. Okay. I don't know. There may also be like a payout from an investment or something. Like someone's about to get a huge return on something, or like you purchase something and it's worth a lot more now. I don't know. It just feels like someone managed to like increase their money a lot. And now's the time to harvest that. Like you've already put in the work, it's already accumulated, now it's time to reap. And then when you reap, you're set, you're done, you're good. You can keep going if you wanted to, but honestly, I feel like someone's going to kick it for a minute. Can I kick it? Yes, we can. Can I kick it? Yes, we can. Yeah, sorry, 90 vibes. All right, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah, 4, 4, 10, 6. I've been seeing lots of fours in this too. Okay. This is like you just gonna keep. Oh, this is wild. It's like you're building something so damn big. When it finally, like when it's done, it's finalized. It then maintains on its own, and you could just chill off that if you wanted to, but I don't feel like you're going to. I feel like you're going to take a little bit of time for yourself, and then you're going to take off onto the next thing. And we'll get there when we get to that reading, I guess. Oh, goodness. All right, let me pull from over here real quick. There may be someone that isn't actually reliable or dependable, and you may be coming to realize that, and someone may be deciding to just do it themselves. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you like ask someone to take care of a task for you, or to like, I don't know, like, hey, can you draw up something, or hey, can you do this real quick for me, like handle my light work, and they couldn't really even do that, or they're just like they take too long, or they say they're going to do it and then they don't get to it, or whatever. I don't know. You may just be deciding to do it yourself. We got once in a lifetime, spiritual protection, a solution to a problem, a new lifestyle. Yeah, spiritual gifts, new lifestyle. Okay. Yeah, definitely releasing from patterns or cycles, and something is being unlocked and unblocked. You're also, I want someone to know that you're something that you have been kind of working with and sitting on for a minute is spiritually protected. And the reason why I came to that conclusion wasn't because of spiritual protection card or anything like that. It was because I became aware that an energy just got shut off to me. And I wasn't trying to pry. I just naturally was aware of it and was curious and was like, what is that? And then I felt like, no. And then I kind of sat back and I was like, okay, why was that? And then I understood why. It's because it's your creation. Because I kind of just sat here and I was like, I feel something huge. Like, it just feels like something really like a game changer. Like whatever you're working on or whatever you're creating, it's gonna change a lot of things. Um, and then I was like curious. I was like, so what all it? Because it felt like such a powerful energy, and then it just like the door got shut, and I was like, what? And then I understood because that wasn't my. So someone has some kind of I like you're co-creating with spirit, and whatever they're working on with you through you, like this is yours. Like as far as spirit's concerned, or whatever you're working with, you've already got the patent for this, or you've already got the copyright, or like it's something like that because this is yours. It's yours in the higher realm, or it's yours in a different dimension. You're just bringing something you've already done there here, and that's protected. No one's going to take that from you. No one can. And it has something to do with like the energy of it. Because it's because the seeding of the foundation was based off of a light matrix of an energy from your mode. Okay, all right, and someone else in a different vessel couldn't do it. It's just that simple. It's like when you have a fob to a car, and then you try to use that fob on a different maker model. It's not going to start the car. It's not going to open it. It's not tuned to the right frequency. So it's not going to interact with it the same. Okay. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Yeah, it might be just time to focus. 10 of Cups, though. We got 10. I mean, we've got 4, 4, 10, 10, 2, 2, 2s, 1, 2, 3s, 7s, 99s. There's a lot of like high energy in it. It's very high. It's very completed. It's also there's a lot of new coming in, and it's solid. This is very stable. It's solid and it's protected, and you're going to increase with it as well. And I don't know, it also feels like it's yours. Like it's yours. It's not anyone else's. Now you may choose to share this, and then the whole point of it may have been for you to share it with others, but it's still yours. Like it's got your energetic signature on it. No one else can have no one can take this. I don't know. It's like ironclad, locked down by spirit. And I feel like you kind of did that too, though. You've done a lot of work in other realms. Because that's the only way, like this energy I'm tapping into, like the only way that would be possible is if someone has been working it from all kinds of different sides and angles. You've secured it. It's protected, it's secured, and it's yours. And it's coming in fast. And it's going to change a lot of things. And it seems like you're going to be able to live pretty well off of this too. All right. And some kind of key information. I feel like someone's so close to completing something and you just need this like one thing. It's coming. That's what that clear revelation I talked about earlier. It's like it's going to be revealed to you. It's just going to be turned on inside you. Like you're going to know. It's going to be like ding and the light bulb's on. You got it. And then you're going to complete it. And then like the whole, it's wild. It kind of feels like we're like collapse. Like the moment you do this, we've shifted timelines. I don't know what it is you're doing. It feels crazy though, because it feels like it's gonna change a lot of things. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this reading here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I will see you on the next collective message.